Hello, planner friends. It's Amber from AmberPlansHerDay, and it's time to come on and share with you all my one little word for 2023. So in 2022, my word of the year was growth, and I can show you the page that I made for that. And we're going to make something similar this year, just a little bit different. Let me see if I can find it right quick, so I can show you. I know it's right here in the front of my planner. Should have pulled it out. Sorry, guys. Here it is. So this is what I made last year. And so I hand lettered the word growth there. And then I just had some decorative elements around there. And then this year, my word, I don't want to say it goes along with growth because it doesn't, I guess. But I feel like it kind of does. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but we're going to get to the word in just a minute. And first we're going to put some florals down the spine of this spread. So, and I'll kind of talk with you guys why I chose the word I chose and what I'm hoping to kind of accomplish with the word this year. So for growth, I guess we can start back a year. This is my, oh my goodness, 4th or 5th time picking a word. Some years I haven't focused on it as much as I would have liked to. And some years I did, and some years were just very different each year. But growth was one that really did mean quite a bit to me. I was really able to kind of see the growth in myself, in my business, in my marriage and family, and just in like a lot of the little details of life. I was able to see a lot of growth in. So I loved the word. It meant so much to me. And now for 2023, my word for the year is going to be consistent. And what I really want is to take some of the growth that I have encountered and just hone it in a little bit more and be consistent in it. Because yes, while I have grown quite a bit in a lot of different areas and really, I really do feel like I've grown a lot and I love where I'm at. I want to be consistent in that growth. So that is my word, consistent. I did debate between consistency, consistent, and all of those kind of different variations of the word, but I did end up going with just the word consistent. And I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to, really just share with you guys this journey of what being consistent looks like. So for me, with my word growth, what I did was I chose to focus on a few things within that category. So growth within my business, growth within my family, and that was really honed in on adoption, which we did do in 2022 in June. So that was like really special to get to kind of do that and focus on that. In 2022, we grew in our marriage. My husband and I started seeing a marriage therapist, because marriage is really stinking hard, you guys. And it's just something that we felt like we needed. And I'm really glad that we, stepped out and did that, tried that for, us and our relationship. So then some of the areas that I wanted to grow in was financially, and I really do feel like we have financially grown quite a bit, which is great. And then what else? I'm trying to think. I don't know if I can remember right now, but now it is time to take that to a new level of consistency and being consistent with it. Oh, this is Floral Element sticker book, by the way, in case I didn't mention that. That's available on my website, AmberPlansHerDay.com. It's on sale. So I'm gonna cut this all off. Yeah, so being consistent also to me, it goes along with the goals that I set. And that video went live. Geez, maybe just like last week. So I'll have that linked down in the description because it really does tie together with this video and kind of what I want to be consistent in and some of the goals that I set. So I want to grab some of those goal pages out throughout this video as well so that I can kind of really focus in and be able to write down some of the areas I want to be consistent in. So this one is 6 inches long. This one I think might have been too long. Yeah, that one's a little bit too long. I made a couple just in case. So I lettered this on my iPad and then I just cut it out on my Cricut. My Cricut, my Cricut, I don't even know how to say it. Do I want to put it? Ooh, I haven't decided where I want to put you yet. Okay, do we want to put it at the top? Do we want to put it in the middle? I think we're gonna put it here. In between the middle and the top. Okay. Consistent. I do want to write the definition of that. And I'm just going to use my Uni Emmett pen. It's a fine tip, but it almost like writes like a felt tip. But I love it. This is one of my favorite pens. Okay. So I'm actually going to grab a bullet points from this plant or from the Floral Elements book because you get the florals, but you also get a functional page to help you plan that week. Okay, so unchanging, unchanging in nature, and actually, yeah, let me put another bullet point just to kind of put another one. I actually want to put comma standard right there. And then now on this bottom one, we're going to put done in the same way over time. Done in the same way over time in order to be accurate. Okay, so that is the definition. And then some things that I want to do is actually put a few boxes of things that I want to be consistent with this coming year. So I'm going to put this one right here. And then let's put this one right there. And then we'll put that one. And then this one. Okay. So things that I want to be consistent in is, and then we can kind of look at my goals as well. Okay, so financially, I think that doesn't necessarily matter. Okay, so consistent, I mean, it's not that it doesn't matter, but I don't think it necessarily plays into this word super perfectly. So health-wise, I want to be consistent with going to the gym. So, or I guess you know what I think I'm going to do here is I have 6 goal categories: finance, health, home, family, faith, and business. So what I want to write are the 4 that like I really, really want to be consistent in this year. And health is definitely one of them. Health. Okay, and then home, I don't know. I definitely want to do family because I want to be consistent with the dates for my kids and Mike and all of that. I want to be consistent in my faith, and consistent to me for that means reading the Bible in a year, really focusing on being consistent and doing that every day. So I'm going to write faith here. Faith. Okay. And then last but not least, I definitely want to be consistent in the business because a lot of this stuff, in order to accomplish a lot of these things, it needs to be consistent. And truthfully, like with home and with finance, like paying off our credit card debt, a lot of that stuff needs consistency as well. But these are like the areas that I really, really want to focus on. So we're going to write business. BU. I'm always like so nervous to write. Like I'm always so scared I'm gonna misspell something or something like that. Okay, so the last thing I think I might want to do is maybe put a few more florals in here. This page fell out, so might as well just pull that one out too then, because I might try to use the rest of these. I have quite a bit of the florals left. But I kind of wonder what it would look like is if I wonder what it would look like if we put some in the corners. I picked these purple florals because purple is my favorite color. I felt like it would help motivate me and help me want to look at this page throughout the year. So that's why I have these colors here. Let's do maybe a leaf here. Okay. And maybe like a stemmed. So yeah, I don't know, you guys, for me, one little words are not something that I try to pressure myself into achieving or doing or anything like that each and every year. But it's something that for me has really grown into something that is meaningful for me each year. And for example, with the word growth, for me, that word did not start out, well, actually, no, just kidding. For me, that word started out really strong. And then by the middle of the year, I kind of forgot about it, which is why I make these pages for the front of my planner so that I can remember it throughout the year. But I don't know where I want to put this, you guys. Maybe I want to put it over here. But for me, towards the end of 2022, I also was able to see a lot more of that growth shine through. So yeah, like I was saying, like for me, sometimes the growth, sometimes my word isn't something that is going to just change the course of my life. It's not going to be the thing that I focus my every single day on, but it's something that I want to look back on at the end of the year and kind of reflect and be like, wow, I can see how I grew this year in my growth or whatever, or how this year I focused on being consistent and I was, and I succeeded. Or even like in areas of like where I wasn't as consistent, and things like that. So yeah, for me, I think that is kind of what these words mean to me. It's not as much as something I pressure myself into in order to gauge my successfulness. But instead it truly is something that that I look back on more each year, and I can just see how much I have prioritized the things that I want to, which can be a really hard task. Like sometimes prioritizing yourself or prioritizing the things that you want to is hard. But anyway, that is kind of what this one little word page means to me. It's there to guide me, to remind me, right in the front of my planner, what my priorities for that year are and what my hopes are for that year as well. So I'm curious if you guys set one little words. I know this is something that's pretty big in the planner community, and something that I have truly treasured for years, doing and participating in. I can't remember every year's word, but I can remember that every year, like reflecting upon them, I'm like, whoa, that was the word I needed. That was it right there. And I can't wait for my consistency to be focused on, because throughout the years I've grown a lot and all of the things, but something that I need to continue to grow and is being consistent with those things that are around me and all of that stuff. So now I'm just gonna grab this like random piece of paper, and it's gonna be a guide to help this punch. They say if you are punching something that had a sticky, like a sticker, sometimes that is what can kind of jam your pop up. There you go. It's what can jam your punch. So what I've started doing, if I have something sticky, I'll just like put like a random piece of paper behind it, so that it can punch through that. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. And I love that I have the definition here. And then I love how I have some of the areas that I really want to focus on being consistent in. And then since, like I said, this is something, what the heck? This is something that is really important to me. I usually put it right in the front of my planner. It is like the first thing that I see when I open it up. And then in the past, I would just kind of load all of my pages that I've made, like all of these things, just like throughout here. So you could see that growth kind of got put towards the back, like it's right here, but it's just not, yeah, all these other pages filled it up. So what I'm doing this year instead to kind of keep this at the forefront is I have this divided tab. Oh, not that one. This one, where I'm actually going to be putting all of those extras pages. I started my winter bucket list, and then I'll be able to kind of really focus on this in the front. So that is my one little word for 2023. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's like 2023. It's so crazy. I'm so excited, and I truly cannot wait to grow in my consistency and just like being focused on the areas that I need to. I cannot wait to hear what your guys' one little word is. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe down below. Make sure you like this video and comment what your one little word is, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, planner friends.